established. Through knowledge, the rooms are filled with rare and beautiful treasures. Proverbs 24:3-4. Good afternoon, Grace Church. My name is Gabriela Gerke. You may call me Gabby. I'm the director for Classical Conversations right here at Grace Church. Classical Conversations has been around for 25 years. It's in many countries around the world and throughout the United States. We are Christ-centered and truth-centered, and our mission is to know God and to make Him known. We are a completely parent-run homeschool community group that meets here every Monday, once a week. Our community members must agree to Grace Community Church's statement of faith to be part of our group. What's unique about us is that we maintain small class sizes that are led by tutors and directors who are actually secretly demonstrating the classical style of learning to our parents week after week just to encourage them. This allows for you to maintain the ultimate authority as the primary teacher, which further allows you to do your own grading and your own record keeping. We come alongside of you to encourage growth using positive feedback and the classical tools of learning, such as the lost art of memorization, logic, and debate, just to name a few. These are what our founding fathers and early Christians used as their form of education. What is classical education? It's a style of learning that is best in tune with the way children learn naturally. It also trains the mind to think things through thoroughly. There are 3 stages: the grammar stage, the dialectic, and the rhetoric stage. Imagine you had to teach your child about a computer. You would say something like, here's a screen, keyboard, mouse, on and off button, and power cord. That's the grammar stage. Not English grammar, more like the fundamentals of learning any subject. In the dialectic stage, you would then say something like, you know what, you're old enough. I'm going to use the computer to teach you about the internet. Here's a good website, a better website, and a bad website. You would engage in a back and forth dialogue with your child to discuss, in the dialectic stage, to discuss why it's a bad website, a good one, and a better one. After they've learned the parts of the subject and they've learned to analyze those parts for the betterment of themselves and to hopefully bring glory to God, they are now in the rhetoric stage, where they will use their wisdom and creativity to teach others. Now, coming back down into the grammar stage, in our program, we start as early as 4 years old and we go to age 12. We cover 7 subjects: math, Latin, science, history, geography, and the world timeline, and English. We do this using classical tools such as hand motions, songs, pictures, and funny voices to help these children memorize large amounts of information in a short period of time. We also cover public speaking, hands-on science, fine arts, and we play fun review games. Still in the grammar stage, when the kids are ages 9 to 12, they enter a second afternoon class where they it's called Essentials, where they dive deeper into actual English grammar and the writing process, and they play fun math games. In the dialectic and the rhetoric stage, these are ages 12 to 18, it's skill-based learning. They learn the skills of logic, grammar, research, reasoning, exposition, and debate. Now, rest assured that although these words might mean a variety of things in your mind, they do translate to subjects that are familiar to all of us. It is a complete curriculum from ages 12 through 18. Now, here are 2 examples. They learn the skill of research within the subject of science. They learn the art of debate as they read history. Now, for God's glory, we are actually demonstrated best by our students. So I'm now going to ask them, tell me about Columbus. 1492, Columbus made the first of 4 trips to the Caribbean on 3 Spanish ships, named the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. Let's sing Genesis 1:1-5. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the water. And God said, let there be light, and there was light. And God saw the light, that it was good. And God divided the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, and the darkness He called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day. Nice and loud, kids. Tell me, what's an infinitive? And An infinitive is to plus a verb used as a noun, adjective or adverb, an infinitive. Now we're going to use our tea bag, our little teas, okay? So tell me about the Boston Tea Party. In 1773, colonists disguised as Mohawks dumped tea from the British East India Company to the Boston Harbor. Okay, what are 4 types of tissue? 4 types of tissue are, nice and loud with hand motions, connective, epithelial, muscle, and nerve. Good job, Foundations. You may sit down. During this entire time, I've had Aaron Perez and Josiah Zaladon, part of our dialectic stage, you would consider it junior high, doing cartography, which is part of the strand or skill set of debate. Now, Aaron is only 12 years old, and he just learned the Western Hemisphere, that's North America, Central, and South America, just about 8 weeks ago. Josiah Zaladon, he's 14. He's recalling it from a couple years back when he was in his class, and he's doing the Eastern Hemisphere. So that's Asia, Europe, South Africa, and I think they're also going to do Antarctica. Normally, it takes about 45 minutes for one student to do the full globe in full detail, states, capitals, countries, lakes, rivers, but for the sake of time, they're actually doing an abbreviated version. Now, in the rhetoric stage, Josiah's brother, Elisha Zaladon, he's going to share his speech on the Articles of Confederation.
Alex, okay, thanks. So this is just a quick summary about what we learned of the Articles of Confederation. The colonies, as you might remember, had just declared their independence from Great Britain, and as one author put it, liberty, once earned through the bayonet, had to be preserved by the ballot. The colonies, in their terms of government, had many similarities. They each had constitutions as the highest law of the land, and they had an emphasis on legislature, which meant that they put an emphasis on representatives from the states with governing and judiciary branches to complement it. The Articles of Confederation were crucial in defining the states' relationships to each other, and some even call it our nation's first constitution. This document arose out of the then dominant Whig Party. As you can imagine, the driving sentiment of the time was no kings. True to that statement, the Whigs designed a national government after the form of the state governments, with an emphasis on legislature made up of representatives from each of the colonies. This legislature, known as the Confederation Congress, had the ability to declare war, make treaties, set uniform weights and measures, as well as impose taxation and install a national post office. True, however, to their anti-totalitarian views, they made sure that they put an emphasis on state sovereignty, meaning the states had the final say in governing affairs. Examples of this are, while the Confederation Congress could declare war, it had to go to the states for soldiers. It could not recruit them directly. And while the Confederation Congress could tax, it could only tax the states. It could not impose taxes on individuals. Later on, another group called the Nationalists or Federalists would call for a stronger central government, giving rise to what is now our current Constitution. But I'm running out of time, so thanks for listening to that.
Great job, kids. You guys can actually go back with your parents if you'd like, and go ahead and take that map over there. You did a great job. So my name is Gabby. I'm with fellow directors Shelby Hughes and Carol Casino and Desha Futrell. We'll be at that table. You are welcome to come visit us. Tell us a little bit about yourself. I have sign-up sheets, I have catalogs, I have a variety of information there. We also have an open house tomorrow. If you want to come visit us, you could come. This room is going to look completely different. We're going to just hang out here at 9 o'clock in the morning. We also have a second open house. I believe it's November 27th. It's on a Monday. It's from 9 to, well, you can stay with us all day, from 9 to 3 or 9 to 12, depending on the age of your child. But feel free to give me your information. If you're not able to stay there, please get my email address and then email me and we can exchange information. Or if you see me around church, just pull me by the arm or tap me on the shoulder and then we can exchange information. Thank you so much, Grace Church. Thank you for inviting us. We really appreciate it.